Welcome back. So now we'll see the flow for the COVID tracker action which we are going to build. So already created the flow for the action which we are going to build. So first we'll see how the flow goes in. So typically the action will be invoked by the user. So once the action has been invoked, so we will check whether the user is a new user or not. So using the cloud function, then once the user has been confirmed, if it is a new user, then we will show the welcome message along with the options. So we will be giving a detailed welcome message like what is the action is going to do. So once the message has been shown, then we will show the suggestions like whether the user wants to choose yes or no. So once the user chooses yes, then we will get the details like the place of using the slots. So once the user provided the place where they went, then we will ask the user at what time they went out. So once the user provides the time, then we will store those details in our Firebase DB, in firestore. So after storing those details, we will check again with the user after did he went out after that. So if the user says yes, again the conversation will be continued from again like in a loop, like it will be asking again the place, time, and will be storing the data. Suppose if the user chooses no, then we will close the conversation with a thank you note. Suppose if the user chooses no at the first phase, so then we will be showing a thank you note and we'll close the conversation. Suppose if the user is an existing user, so he has been coming back to the action again means, then we will show a different welcome message instead of giving a detailed welcome message. Then we will be asking whether the user has went out or not. So if with the suggestions like yes or no. So if the user chooses yes, then we will get the place and at what time they have went out. Then we'll store those details in our firestore. And then we will check whether we will check whether the user has went out or not. If the user chooses yes means we will be going back to the flow again, else means we will be closing the conversation. Suppose if the user chooses no, like did he went out today. So if the user says no, then we will be asking the second set of questions like does the user wants to see the last 15 days report. So if the user says yes, then we will show the last 15 days data or the data which we are having. If it is less than 15 days means, then we will show the data which is having which is less than 15 days in the table. And then after showing those details in the table, we will ask the user with one more question like does the user wants to send those report through, does the user wants the report. So if the user chooses yes, then we will show the option whether they want that report as an email or WhatsApp. So if the user trigger sets like email means we will send that report, the PDF report to his mail, to his or her mail, and then we will show a thank you message. Or else if the user chooses WhatsApp, then we will collect the number, the WhatsApp number from the user, and then we will be sending those reports a PDF file to their WhatsApp number. So once the message has been sent successfully, then we will be showing a thank you message and we will close the conversation. Suppose if the user chooses no, like he doesn't want to see the last 15 days report, then we will close the conversation. So this is a simple flow diagram for the action which we are going to build on. So based on this, we will start writing the dialogues for our action now.